Hello ladies and gentlemen, as always I'm your host AirsoftAL, and welcome to another AirsoftAL Reviews. Now this weekend I went to a Veterans Day game at Sector 9, and yes, the game was on Veterans Day. I should have worn an actual proper loadout that day to represent, some sort of military force, but I thought I'd go casual. And I went casual because, honestly, I wanted to review another gun that recently came in. And I was able to do some footage with two guns. This is going to be one of two of this month's reviews, meaning that this month you'll get two airsoft reviews. This is one of two. And this one is one that I actually am rather interested in. This is SEMA's / Cybergun's attempt at combating, or at least competing with G&G, in the affordable M4 area. This one being at about $150, around 145. So, again, depending on where you get it, it could be around the 120, 145, or even 150 price tag, versus Cybergun, or not really Cybergun, versus G&G's Combat Machine, which is around the 180, 170 price tag. So, the question is, does this gun actually compete with Cybergun, G&G's Combat Machine? Well, does it? Let's find out. So before we get into it, this is the setup I rocked at Sector 9. I actually ran the M203 on this thing, which we will get to later, but I'm just going to tell you now, unlike the Combat Machine, this one out of the box, we're going to get to, I promise. But let's go ahead and get this out of here and kind of tell you what you get. In the box itself, you get your standard all-blue Colt box with a little image on the side that basically tells you, oh yeah, this is the gun you get. In the box, you get an instruction manual, which is kind of Cybergun standard by this point in time. Just a simple sheet. Nothing really all that much there, sadly. And, of course, a battery, charger, all that good stuff. 3-round high cap, but I kind of want to take a moment and talk about the gun, because the gun is where it gets interesting. Now, Cybergun has been known to basically rebrand other brands. This is a SEMA M4 CQBR Block 2, or M4 Block 2 CQB, or whatever, basically. It does come with, of course, the two tan rail covers here. It comes with an all-polymer RIS here. It comes with a polymer front sight post. It comes with a metal barrel. It comes with, of course, 14mm negative out of the box. And again, it's fully licensed by Colt. And, all sorts of nice, fun stuff that you would find out of the gun of this price tag. Now, the big thing, though, is that this thing is not built well. I say this because the magazine release here, sadly, has a very large crack on it. I don't know if you could see that. The front here is, yeah. The other thing, of course, is that while your sling mount is metal, I would not trust it for the life of me, but it's not solid metal, and sadly you can actually see down in there into the gearbox and kind of just...
Nice fucking model!
Yeah! Not good.
Nice fucking model!
The other thing is, of course, finally, and this is where it gets a little bit fun, is the FPS. The FPS out of the box is not bad per se, but definitely fits in that CQB limit of 1.08 joules with a .32 BB. That was what we were recording at the field, and that's what we got at the field. Now, it does have your standard semi, full auto, what have you, but again, this is... Now, you see the carry handle, this does not come with it. It actually comes with a sight post, more or less, the screw-on rear sight post. I got rid of that. I went with the carry handle because I wanted the carry handle, and again, it's not that bad. Now, the other feature on this, which I absolutely do like, is from the buttstock. The buttstock is cheaply made, I'm not gonna lie, but here's where it gets interesting. It's the way it's designed. You don't really get a lot of these out of, well, you might be getting them nowadays out of some SEMA guns, but this is new, and it has a lip there for basically keeping things out. And the butt pad here is a little bit loose, but it's loose in a good way, not loose in a bad way. But the best part is that with that lip there, it does help keep it secured in a way. It helps make sure that nothing gets in the battery compartment to ruin it. But again, that huge glaring hole in the back there.
Nice fucking model!
Yeah, you're going to want to replace it, which I know I will. Replace that base plate as soon as we're done with this review. Because I'm basically going to turn this into either another Magpul build, which you know by this point in time, of course I'm going to turn into a Magpul build, or something else entirely. But I will be tightening down the delta ring here. I will definitely be doing a lot to this. So, yeah, it's just how it is. Either way, though, the big thing I think that actually is really interesting is the fact of you have this metal plate at the bottom here, but nothing up top. As if, yeah, one day you want to maybe front wire this thing, so that way you know you can run the wires through there. Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. But again, it's not that bad. It's not hard to figure out how to use. The trigger is not that bad. It has a very good trigger response. And even when running it on a 7.4 LiPo, Titan LiPo, mind you, I wasn't having any issues out of it out of the box, and I wanted to kind of not, you know, hurt the gearbox straight away until I've done some evil to it, which, speaking of the gearbox itself, that's a surprising thing about the price tag of this. Which, yes, removing the front pin that's actually secured, much like the rear pin with a screw, again, a feature that's actually getting added as of late to many replicas I've been seeing. You can actually remove it, and it shows not only, of course, the solid polymer upper, but also the full metal gearbox and basic cylinder with polymer cylinder head, which I will be upgrading in the future, probably. I haven't decided yet, because I've got a ton of parts that I can mess around with, like a ton of full metal parts that I'll be messing around with, so I may upgrade this in the future. Looking in the rear here, it actually oh my god, this thing actually has a quick change spring system. I don't know if you can actually see that, but yes, it actually has a quick change spring system in the rear, which means that essentially you have a quick change spring gun, which is honestly pretty nice. You don't see that a lot on a lot of these guns, which is something I'm actually pretty excited about. Now, the listings did say this is supposed to be quote-unquote LiPo ready. I personally don't trust that at all, but you know what? It's whatever. If you wanna say, hey, you know, it's LiPo ready, it's whatever. You know, it's whatever. Anyway, I have gone and gabbed on aloud about this enough. Let's go ahead, get to the gameplay portion of this review, and actually come back and give a final verdict, shall we?
It was the tan one, wasn't it?
Yeah, then he painted it black. This is a bastard.
Kind of looks green to me.
No, scars look good tan. We just haven't had a chance to work on it, so it's shooting 0.9 joules, and the range is not so great.
That's that big ass suppressor.
What? If I took it off, the inner barrel comes out to about here.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's
Dang, I left my camera in the bag. Oh well.
go get into it.
Now you know they can't cross the creek, right?
Yep, that's why I'm trying to find a nice little AO to set up.
Yeah, that's nice.
That and just find an excuse to use the grenade launcher.
I'm peeking, I'm peeking.
Gotta get used to everything here that looks like a parasite.
Yeah, watch it, watch it. Yeah, I see him, I see him, I see him! He's hit! 1 EK! Oh, that's Mike.
I saw one go to the right over here.
Saw one go to the right?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I've got you, Foggy.
I think he's behind one of those barrels.
Behind one of the barrels?
The white crate over here.
White crate, huh? Is he not in the woods? Or no, wait, the woods is past the creek, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not behind that one I'm looking at, so he's probably behind this one, which I've got magnification. I'm trying to hit
Seeing
it.
if I'm moving.
I'm not seeing anything.
He's behind that pool.
It's behind this pool. Got it. Let me try and get over here. You're hit? Well, back up then. See if I can try and get a good shot on him. Try to anyway. That's one of our guys. All right.
One back in the woods, let's try. He already shot.
We got a guy in the woods, way far back, way far back. Mike, how are you in shorts? It's pretty cold out here.
Hot out here. I'm fixing to take my sweatshirt off. It ain't cold.
Eh,
Blood flowing in your body, bud.
oh, that's true. I might take my boggin off here in a bit. Friendly coming up on you. No, he's way back, the once past this building, transitioning.
How easy is that creek to jump across? Oh, ready. Like that?
I don't know if we should do that, but okay. I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna find an excuse to use the grenade launcher. Watch your line of fire. I got the M203 ready. No, 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 no.
Yeah, are we camping on that here?
I'm just waiting for an opportunity to use this thing. Whoop, he's in the window. He's in the window.
Can you reach and see it?
Hit! Hit! Dem walking! Dem walking! Dem walking!
Hot out here. This long sleeve sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm. Do you see where he is?
There's a guy up the gravel road to our left.
Copy that. Is there anyone in the window?
I don't think so.
Ah. Done hurt.
Right side of the gravel road, there's a wooden barricade. He's laying prone on the left side of it.
You think the 203 will reach it? Dang.
The shotgun?
Yeah. Dang. Whoa! Hit! Good shot, good shot!
So, before I continue on to the final verdict, let me go ahead and tell you that no, this is not as good as the G&G combat machine. Now, don't get me wrong, they're trying to compete with it, and that's a good thing to go for. I mean, that's understandable. You want to compete with G&G, and the one thing that they have basically have a monopoly on in terms of a reliable, affordable M4. But, here's the thing. The upper receiver? Yeah, no, it is hollow. I don't know if you can see that right here. It is pretty, not good, and I mean that. Like, when I had the grenade launcher on here and I was reloading it, it basically caused it to bend, which... Here's footage of that incident.
Shield's directly in front of me playing Bunny Rabbit. Come on here! I got a grenade launcher for you! Oh, bastard. Say hello to my little friend! Are you fucking kidding me? Someone flush him out! Huh?
2 on bank.
2 on bank?
Yeah.
This motherfucker.
Still in one more.
He knows exactly what he's doing. Come on, bastard. Fucking. Oh, that's bending. Jesus Christ. Fuck my life, really?
Yeah, not my fault for basically having a heavy grenade launcher on the end of this thing. It was not designed for that. It was designed to basically be a, hey, this is my first gun, I can upgrade, I can do a lot of fun with it. That, or the delta ring could basically have been, is actually loose and I just need to tighten it down. Again, there's a lot of possibilities that's going on here that may be the leading cause and issue that I could have saw and you saw in that footage. But again, this is the SEMA's answer to the D&G combat machine. This is my actual combat machine that I have had for a long time, and I have done God knows everything to, and it is still going. And the actual polymer is good. Yes, I'm using a spoon to test out the polymer, more or less. That's the polymer of the G&G combat machine versus the polymer of the SEMA. You can hear the difference, right? Try as they will, try as they might, not many people can beat G&G's combat machines in terms of their build quality, their reliability, and their lifetime guarantee that they will continue to work no matter what. It's just a matter of fact. Now, yes, SEMA does make a lot of good products. Their gearboxes are, and let's be honest here, really good. There's no denying that. G&G makes, well, not G&G, SEMA makes really good, solid gearboxes. And have since their AKs. And they're not gonna die easy. I should know. I've tried. Believe me, I've tried. The only thing I'll give out first is the engine block. Or at least the motor itself will give out first before the actual gearbox does. But, aside from that, as stated before, it's not 100% great. And of course, you can actually see where a lot of it has started to scratch off the material, and you can actually see the bare underside. So sad to say, this is not exactly the most 100% sturdy build quality. It's meant to more or less be a cheap, affordable option over a combat machine, and basically, if the body breaks, oh well, big deal, I can just take the gearbox out and put it into another body. That's essentially what this is, and as much as I hate to say that, that's exactly what it is, because we've all had that one gun we've all gotten, and when the body gives up, we just swap the gearbox over to another body. The upper gives out, that's fine, we take the barrel off, we take the rails off, we take basically whatever we have on it off, and we basically swap it over to another upper. That's just the name of the game. And with that, we come, of course, to the final verdict. The SEMA Colt, fully licensed M4 CQB Block 2 or M4 CQBR gets no more, no less than a 8 out of 10. It is a good buy. Now, I'm not saying that this couldn't have gotten a 9. It would have gotten a 9. And I even told guys at the field, yes, this is going to get a 9, if not for the fact that the barrel basically almost snapped off with the grenade launcher. And yes, I will be reinforcing this. I'm definitely going to tighten it down to high hell and back to make sure that this does not bend. At all. Ever. Because, simply put, I like this. I legitimately do like this. It is a fun little thing. It's a fun little gun. I might keep it as is, or I might, like I said, is build it up into a bullpup kit. Or, hell, I might actually build it up as a Magpul, as I've said before. There are many different ways I might be able to turn this into something very fun and very good. And legit, I definitely would. But, either way though, as always, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, and if you want to help out the channel, consider checking out the links down below. It's folks like you that actually help out with a lot of the content that we do and what we're able to do. And it's going to be folks like you that help support us in the future and actually help support future reviews. Such as the next one, and believe me, this one is one that I know everyone has been asking me about and begging me about of when I'm going to review this. And ladies and gentlemen, next time on AirsoftAL Reviews, it is a German Armalite rifle gas blowback. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been AirsoftAL, the common airsofter who reviews guns competing with even better guns, or at least guns within the range of the price tag of $100-something. And I shall see all you lovely, lovely people in the next video. Till next time, later.